agrees it's a good idea, right?
Oh, yeah.
See? We're all in agreement.
I make little feet for rat. It's good. He like.
So 2 days later of travel. I'm so glad none of that got recorded.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. It happened though.
I know. So the rat's going to have a little coat and some.
He's going to be a pimp.
This is
Booties. They're booties.
Booties. Okay. This was a real serious campaign we used to have here. Anyway, you arrive at Castamere Frostwatch, the impressive city built upon some spires of ice-clad rock. Now, you can roll perceptions at this point if you want. It's a d20.
Oh my god. Let's all roll. Let's do it.
This is the first time I've actually rolled tonight.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh.
You did pretty well.
That's...
Yeah, low one's good.
Low's good.
Oh, yeah.
You're not fighting? Yeah.
I'm 10, so I think that's pretty good.
Less than wisdom.
You grab your one and I'll roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I win.
No, he wins.
Oh.
He got a natural 20.
It makes sense.
Who got the lowest?
Me.
I did.
Oh, did you actually?
No, I mean, who got the
The shittest.
shittest?
I got
Oh,
18,
God,
which is
stop
way
it.
over my wisdom.
Okay, so you don't notice.
I'm holding onto my hat, you see. I'm trying to keep my hat from falling off my head.
I noticed something.
Okay. Anyone else not like Max out there? Okay.
Sure,
You notice that there is something wrong.
Halt.
The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
But Sulin, probably because you rolled the 20, you will notice that the city of the Frostwatch, it isn't there. There's just the keep left. There's smouldering, burning ruins of wooden structures. And,
Dragonfire?
melted rock and stone.
Dragonfire.
Yeah.
But we broke the pact!
Yes, but he had gone before, remember, I said that.
Oh, so when he gets back, he's gonna kill us.
No, when he gets back, he'll kill him.
Which one?
It doesn't matter.
Kill who?
The Frostwalker.
Or the Frostwalker?
And
One of the two.
Again, I never said there was two, I said there may be two, I don't know.
if the Frostwalker controls it, do we not want him to do it? No.
We do, but after that,
We have to deal with the dragon?
yeah, because
Advance to see what's actually happening, if there's anyone...
There are
this sucks.
people picking through ruins.
Well, I'm sure they'll believe us now.
They'll probably blame us.
As you get closer, you can see that the keep's battlements are bristling with observers and scouts and people keeping a watch on the skies.
This could explain our group of people, though. They may have left from here.
Looks like you'd left just in time. Or you could have been amongst the dead here.
Indeed.
We should make our way and find out.
Some guards approach you as you're near the bridge.
What
Who goes there?
Severo, Paladin of Tor, at your service.
You can't park there.
I'm sorry?
He's here. He's an official fortress in the Kingdom of Maryland. It is.
And
aware
we
of
had
that.
diplomats from King Stephen.
Oh, who else goes there?
Guppo.
Oh, it's here, right on in. You can't go in though, because there's no in. But you can pile some snow up, make a little igloo.
House of snow. Good idea.
Lee, don't stop building a house made of snow. We need to get inside the keep.
Inside the keep? Oh, you'll be wanting to go inside the keep then?
Yeah.
Righto. There's really nowhere else.
Thank you.
I'm guessing a gate opens.
What
No.
gate?
We're going
We just
straight
get to
the
walk
bridge.
across the path.
There's nothing
There's
else.
nothing else here. The whole city's gone. Town. Village.
I just had this picture of this thing where there's this gate, but it's all broken on either side, so we could have just...
The gate's shuttered. You're barred from entering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hidden.
Okay. Yeah, there's... The skeletal remains of a few buildings do still sort of stand slightly. Mostly they're just charred stumps.
At least there are some buildings left.
There's a few
Kind
old,
of.
there's a few old men in guards' uniforms stumping around like they don't really know what they're supposed to do.
Let's go find the Duke then.
That's where we're going. Seems like a redundant statement, Adrian.
So you arrive at the keep.
Is there anybody to present us, or is it kind of...
Yeah, the keep is kind of packed with dudes, people, like taking shelter there.
Refugees.
Yeah.
So the main hall is a bit on the busy side.
Can we gauge approximately what percentage of the town seem to have survived the onslaught based on the...
Buckle.
1 in 10.
Wow.
Are we too stupid?
Well, I wasn't saying well.
I was asking if we're so stupid that you fell asleep.
I'm sorry, I'm just tired and I've been sick, so my stamina is not very good at the moment. But yes, everything is taking a long time, that's right. Yes.
Well, sorry, you probably know more people around here than we do. How do you think we could get to talking with the Duke?
Well, we don't really need to talk to the Duke.
Well, we... Who else
Are
would
there
we
any
talk
guards
to?
around or anything like that?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna go talk
We
to
should
the
at
guards.
least get an appraisal of the situation here before we continue on.
Welcome back, mistress.
Hello. Can you tell me if any guards or groups of guards have left the city recently?
Only in the belly of that dirty, great big dragon.
So you had no patrols going at any point?
As you know, we ain't been able to send out any patrols for months.
Do you have any, corpses, groups of guards anywhere in the city in particular that were hit badly?
Not what you call bodies. Little ash piles.
Oh, never mind then, but thank you.
Righto, mistress. The octogenarian returns to his duties, which apparently seems to be staring at the wall.
I feel him.
Does the Duke seem to be busy?
Is Duke there?
Yes, you can gain access to the Duke fairly easily.
I
Duke Casper.
go I go look.
What?
Try look for sign. Well, men.
Good idea.
Try not to be too long. Hopefully we get this information soon.
That is the band of adventurers. Welcome back. Oh, and you've returned as well, Lysara.
Indeed.
I'll be standing slightly back because I was told that last time.
Told.
Unfortunately, just after you left, we were attacked by a... well,
Shadow Dragon?
yes, it would seem. Certainly a large black dragon. You don't have to look so pleased. In fact, I suspect you of treason.
I don't look pleased at all, sir. What is the situation here currently?
There's very little here to have a situation in. Unfortunately, we lost more than half of our guards expunging the dragon cult from underneath the temple. Then the dragon attacked, and we lost even more.
Is the dragon alone?
I think we would have noticed more than one.
No, it's
No,
just when the
did
dragon
he-
attacks the
Adrian?
Norg.
I'll do the speaking, thank you.
It
Did he have Frostman, Undead, anything else like that?
No, it was a solitary attack, and frankly, it was enough.
Did he seem to target anything in particular?
The village, mainly. We kept away from the keep for some reason.
Did he attack the temple at all?
Yes, he landed right on it. Seemed to take perverse pleasure in it. It actually dragged itself around over the entire area. Like a dog.
Like he was trying to destroy anything that remained there.
Well, it did then turn around and melt the stone together.
What are your plans for the near future, given the circumstances?
Holding up inside the keep. We've sent a raven to the south, hoping that we can get some reinforcements. But unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to have any forces to combat this army to the north.
And they're not going to have any reinforcements down further south. They don't
If
have the men
only
to spare.
Jor-Karroc had won.
Wouldn't have been worth it in the long run.
Probably not.
I mean, he would have gotten so many pushes that it would have worked, though.
Have you had any contingents of guards leave the area recently?
Yes, we did send one out, actually, but they unfortunately didn't return.
Where did you send them to?
Well, Vrathos said he was able to discern a powerful magical artifact just to the north,
I see.
and he recommended we collect it to assist with the effort of the war. I sent our best men out, but they haven't returned. I fear they may be dead.
Where was this?
In which direction?
To the north.
Maybe we should ask Vrathos about it.
North by northeast.
Not north by northwest.
Do you know what description they gave them to where they were going, or were they just travelling until they found something?
A snowy thing. Vrathos might be able to help you if you can
Okay.
track him down.
Do you know where he might be?
Somewhere in the keep. Honestly, I try not to pay much attention to what the wizard does.
Don't you control what the wizard does? Don't you give him
One
the
would
orders?
think so, wouldn't one?
Yes.
Is he in the keep, like, here, or is he below?
Below?
We've
Oh,
been-
in the ruin areas.
Yeah.
Good luck to him if he is.
So,
Know where his chambers are. We could at least check there first.
Good news, though, is we have had a supply convoy arrive, and word is that some merchants are going to be stopping by, although now there's not really any town for them to exist in.
Is there any services I can provide while I'm here as a paladin of Tor? Death rights, anything like that?
I'm sure any such additional assistance would be most welcome.
Who would I speak to? Were there any survivors from any of the temples, or
No.
is there anybody who's in charge of organising the dead?
One of the guards.
And his name would be...
I don't know, he's one of the guards.
And how would I
Stay dead.
recognise him?
He's the one with the bushy beard.
Oh well.
I'm so tired.
I will see what I
Older
can
than
do.
old Dave. That's it.
What?
It's another Dave. But this time it's not smaller or larger, it's older. Is there a young Dave, younger than young Dave? Younger than old Dave?
Presumably.
Again, you never meet Dave. You're never ever going to meet Dave.
I can only hope that one day I'll meet Dave.
And Steve.
Yeah.
Or maybe Steve Dave.
I think you want my bread.
Anyway,
Let's find Rathos for a start.
where were you searching?
His chambers to begin with.
He lived in a house that was in the village.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, you didn't have like a chamber, like something in the
Well, basically, I'm asking you to do an intelligence roll so that I can determine how long it takes you to track him down.
What's that?
I succeeded.
Was it in the tray?
Yeah. It's in the tracks right there.
Oh no, she dropped a die, that's why it sounded better.
Okay. Okay, so by how much?
3!
You spend about half an hour tracking down Rathos. He's occupied a small chamber in one of the turrets.
Oh, we finally found you.
Come across the door.
Rathos.
Yeah?
Hero, Paladin of Tor, at your service.
Oh. Who dares disturb Rathos the Grand?
Saphira, Paladin of Tor, at your service.
Ah. Perhaps you have come for many expensive magical potions and items that I may sell.
Perhaps,
Potions.
but not yet. We seek information on...
Potion seller, sell me your finest potion.
Ah, it's so good.
My potions and...
Let's not do that.
We seek information on a contingent of guards that was recently sent north-by-northeast, I believe, who never returned.
With the ring.
Ring, you say? Contingents of... I know not of such things.
They were sent on your word.
Looking for a snowy thing, according to the Duke.
Oh, the Duke, you say? Yes, they were to seek out a sort of large natural concave shelter in the snow. And they were to find a magical artifact and bring it back.
A ring.
I know not what.
It has a ring to it.
How did you know that the magical artifact was there?
I divined it.
Sorry,
You
guys.
did not know what it was?
No!
How did you know to divine it in the first place?
The Duke bade me seek out any instruments of significant power that might help in this coming war, and since many grand warriors have died in the snow, I cast about seeking any of their perhaps fallen equipment. This was the most significant trace.
So you found other things.
Yes!
Like what?
I don't know what. This was the best one, so we went after it.
Very well. Is there any information you could give us that could help us in seeking these fellows?
They took the only map that I had.
Could you quickly scroll another one?
I'd have to redefine its location. Not a cheap process.
You don't remember where it was from before?
Of course not. I'm a very busy man.
Do you know what this does?
Yeah, that's a talisman of magical mastery.
What does it do?
It was a reward. It's supposed to help you memorize an additional spell for every tier of mastery.
Oh. That's great, thanks.
Imperium only, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Zulin Lee, do you think you would be able to track without the map, or?
Lee's not there.
Oh, sorry, that's right. You already just took off. I forgot about that.
If we knew where we were going.
We know it's northeast.
There's only one real tracker left in the city, and, well, he won't venture out for anything less than love of gold.
Quint?
How do you know?
I met him.
Well, we could go and try and employ his services.
Well, we have
Oh,
Lee.
Sorry, you're back.
She's just tired.
You talking about me?
Yes.
No, sorry, yeah.
I completely
I'm still
understand.
listening.
I started work at 3 this morning. Well, I'll let you get on with it.
Oh! I found a bunch of gems. I know you gave me a list of things you might want.
Oh, yes, excellent. Let me see. So what did you got?
You said it was just a bunch of gems I stole from that dragon shrine.
Oh, the Fluorspar Gate and Jasper.
Yeah.
Yes, I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to try and trade these in.
Are you going to tell him how you got those gems, Adrian?
Well, I stole them from a dragon shrine.
Chad, okay, I'll give you 40 crowns for the lot.
Sure.
Done. Have 40 crowns.
Oh my god.
Ripped off!
Oh my god! No, you're only ripped off if you're not happy with what you got.
Yeah, if you're happy with what you got, then everyone's a winner.
Exactly.
So you guys doing anything?
And we're going to seek out Quint. I don't know where he is. I'll check.
He's easy to find.
I'll
It's
check
just
downstairs with the
drinking in main
refugees.
hall.
Yeah. Quint, we meet again.
He's the lad that couldn't get the doppelganger to suck his pole.
Excuse me?
And you brought your lady friends with you. All 3 of them.
That's rude.
Let me see your hands there, miss. Look at them.
He's just thinking about how soft they'll feel.
My Adrian was a farmer, so like.
They actually can.
Ah, they actually know.
Yeah.
He found nuts.
I'm going to be tracking a contingent of guards who left not long ago heading northeast.
That lot. Thinking
Yes.
they're sneaking out of town, clanking and rattling. Enough
Yes.
plate armor to wake the dead.
We're wondering if you would like to join us in seeking them out.
Yeah. You know me.
Just.
Know what I do for a living. I can find the group for you, but it ain't gonna be for no paltry sum. I'm gonna want 2,000 crowns.
200.
That's 2,000 for me by myself.
We weren't planning on you going by yourself. We were planning on.
And I
you
wasn't
joining us.
planning on you lot slowing me down.
What if you just took Lee?
Too many crappy trackers in this mesa.
Sulin's a decent tracker, and so is Lee when he is around.
He's around. I don't need no one getting in my way. I was born out in the snow and I'll die there.
So when I went to have a look, I rolled a 2 for tracking. I smashed it.
That's fucking
I would have found some trace somewhere.
You are able indeed to find the fact that a very big dragon has been by here with its giant big wing beats, flattening out any kind of tracks and burning whatever's left.
And because you didn't know which direction they went, because you weren't there,
Yeah.
you would have got right around.
Okay.
So you have been able to track that since the dragon, there have been several groups of humans, or humanoids, certainly booted feet, that have sort of approached and then moved away. And they're mainly from sort of northeast and northwest directions.
I find you.
If you want me to babysit a lot of you, that price goes up 4,000.
What kind of
That's
person just...
extortion. You'll get nothing.
And for that, I guarantee success. I don't take payment for jobs not done.
That's extortion. I will not pay it.
Then I will not go anywhere.
I mean, if your fee was a little more reasonable.
It's not even remotely reasonable. He
Why,
wants us to basically set him up like a king just to go find some people.
why we talk to him? I find. Easy.
What did you find?
There was dragon.
Yes,
Oh,
Lee.
good job.
There was a dragon.
It come and land on temple.
And destroyed the village.
Lee, did you find any footprints to the northeast of a small group of guards? That's the ones we're looking for.
Was easy.
Has he got the rank, has he?
No, just fucking with you.
We go. It's easy. I sure.
Well, let's go then.
Farewell, Quint.
Have fun out there, kids.
Oh, we will.
Have fun not making any money here.
In the warm. So where are you going?
Normal race to where Lee found the tracks that were getting out.
Actually, before we leave, one of the older guards, one that looks like he sort of knows what he's doing, and sort of knows the area, just sort of knows what he's actually doing. And excuse me, sir. Looking for and I'll describe the ravine or the whatever was described. Looking for that near the northeast. I don't know if you know.
Oh, God, yeah. Al Cardell. We used to make camp there because it's protected from the wind.
And the fastest way to get there?
At dead east, there's a little ravine. Follow it up north.
And is that how the other men would have followed?
What are the men?
That left?
Left?
Right. Thank you for your help.
Oh, that takes me back an hour. I remember it was third time out, and I was under, was it Sergeant Young Dave. Oh, now there was a man who knew what he was doing. See, we'd not realized it, but we'd taken a bunch of millet with us that was infested with weevils. Now, this would become important later on. And he waffles on for an hour of your time.
I would have
Does
rudely
Sulant
interrupted
actually
him
listen?
though.
I mean, she won't even put up with like 5 minutes of Adrian waffle.
Adrian's listening though.
Yeah, but is Adrian listening if all the rest of us wander off?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the information of how to get there was interspersed in the
Was
middle
in
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah.
of that
Oh,
long
okay.
waffle
Yeah.
of how
Oh,
to get
okay.
there.
I thought we need the
See,
information
you
first.
want to get the easy directions, you got to listen to the old man waffle.
That was a great story.
No, it was a really great story.
We may hear
Thank
When
you.
the time we needed to flush out the sewers because it was filled with wee rats. Now, you see,
I'm sorry, sir, but time is of the essence. We must get going.
I remember when time was of the essence. There was
Like
this one
Higgins.
time. There was this one time we needed to
I'm
track
leaving.
down the goblin horde.
Yeah,
But
I'm
this old
actually
guard
walking away.
just waffled on and on.
Oh, Saphira, wait for me! You're not waiting! Slow down!
Speed up. Time is of the essence.
Why don't you just slow down a little bit so I can catch up?
Right, so you're going to range ahead. Right,
It's easy.
then I'll fall back. You?
I don't have tracking skills for the snow, so I'll just be with the others. I'll probably just be in the middle of the group.
Alright. There's our order.
Thank you. The ravine is not hard to find, not with looking for it intentionally. And you'll follow it north, and you can all camp because it gets very dark, and the wind picks up more. But before you camp, or as you're setting up camp, you can all give me perception checks and tell me what you're doing to set up the camp.
Perception checks, that's 20. Against wisdom.
Oh!
Yes.
Wait, is
6.
mine a nat 20?
It is.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
If you have the rogue skill detect noise, you can use that as well. There are 3 of you who can use this.
Yeah, I had that.
It's a percentile.
You roll
Right.
2d10s.
Percentile and a d10. Yeah. I gave you 2 new ones.
I smashed
Oh, but
perception and detect.
percentile, like this and a D10.
Yeah.
God, you're fucking on fire tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That no, a d10, that's a
D10.
d6.
Oh, I'm Joan, I'm so sorry.
The other one, right?
Yeah.
No, that one there.
Well, the black one's the one that goes
Yeah.
with the set, yeah.
You got to.
No, just
Just
roll the
roll
roll
it.
the
Oh, right,
singles.
yeah, of course.
You've got the exact same thing anyway. I'm pretty sure that's a success. Check your rogue skills for listening.
Look in your 3rd sheet.
Yeah.
Detect noise.
25, that's exactly my
Spot
skill.
on.
Then you, there's success, yeah.
Okay, so who passed?
I got nat 20, so...
I got like a 9, which was beats my wisdom.
Okay, who passed detect noise?
Well, I think I did.
You
Yep,
did.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, who's doing what to set up camp?
I'm cooking.
Okay, that's -5 on your perception.
Okay.
What are you doing,
I've
kid?
now failed.
Well, Sphero isn't very good at actually setting up camp, so I imagine he'd just kind of guard the perimeter and like do circles around the group to just keep an eye on things.
Okay, no plus or minus matters for a nat 20, so... Right.
I'm setting up a tent bedroll.
-2.
I'll be out hunting. Not too far away, but just...
North, south, east, west. Let me clue you in here. Okay, to the east, there's actually a forested area.
Probably just to the edge of the forest.
Okay. -10,
It's okay.
because you're further away.
I'll be. Well, no one else is setting up another
You're
tent.
doing your usual walk around the perimeter like some kind
I'll
of...
circle the perimeter before I set up a tent.
Okay, so that's by turns going to be -5, -10, +5, +5.
Yeah.
As the circle takes. Okay, and you were setting up a tent, you were guarding. Right, so. Lee, your detect noise and perception clue you in onto a nice big elk. You can roll a hunting roll to try and bring it down.
It's easy.
19. Oh, close. No.
17.
17.
At least high's good when you're trying to kill a
It's
thing.
still
No,
killing.
it's botch.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, hunting
Well,
is
it's not a
good.
botch, it's a fail.
What does hunting go off against? It's...
Yeah, no, that's different again. Like if you're actually hunting is giving you a target. Hunting is different then.
Oh.
Is it dexterity? Because if it's dexterity, he succeeds.
Actually, I believe it's a percentile roll.
Percentile roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, when in the wilderness, setting up a character can attempt to stalk, bring down game. So now he's going to try and bring it down. So if he's going to bring it down, the proficiency check must be made with a -1 penalty to the ability score for every non-proficient hunter, which you had just used. It's not a problem. If the die roll is successful, the hunter and those with them have to be within 101 to 200 yards. 100 plus D100.
Yeah, so the roll is to see how
Roll
far away.
See how far away you are of the animal. So you're 176 yards from the animal. You can then attempt to go closer, but a proficiency check must be made for each 20 yards closed.
A proficiency check or a most silently check?
No, it's a proficiency check. If the stalking is successful, the hunter automatically surprises the game.
A proficiency check is easy for you though because you can get the 17 or less.
Because your proficiency check is, So for every 20 yards, how close you want to be before you attack it.
Okay. This could take some time.
Because if it's rabbits and all that,
You
where
do at least like 4 rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Success.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
150? Oh, natural 20.
Close the rest of the distance. 20.
Now you got to
Sweet.
attack the thing.
Okay.
Which is just an attack
You
roll.
slept.
This is now because this is an animal that is a quadruped and its back is orientated skywards. You can't backstab, but you can surprise attack. So go ahead.
Alright.
Your butt's there.
We're ignoring it for rabbits and stuff because this is
Yeah.
rabbits. But there's a stag, so.
Yeah.
So I haven't done that yet. How do I do that?
It's just an attack
Oh,
roll.
just take
Oh,
it
yeah.
off, yeah.
I just took
With your,
not with my staff though, probably.
no, you'll use your knives if you're.
Yeah, I'd use my daggers.
Okay.
I'd imagine staff wouldn't do anything to an elk.
Jump on its back and stab it.
Really?
As you see, the beast's hide is too thick.
No,
You've got to
all
pierce it
you
from
just
the
roll
inside.
for attack. He'll give you
That
the
doesn't make
what
sense.
you got to
The
roll.
B-side is equally thick
So
from
you're
the inside
20
as the
dice?
outside.
Get
Should have
high.
attacked a vital organ.
And you got a 4. It's probably a no.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Even with surprise.
No.
You startle it and it runs off.
Okay.
That's why you need to get your bow up and running.
I would have used a
Or the
sling.
sling.
Against an elk, that would.
Damage is damage,
Eyeball.
though.
Yeah.
It's with snow and wind.
With
at night.
being a hunter, you know its weak spot, so you could use your.
That'd be my only thing.
Yeah, the thing is, because of game rules, damage is damage.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have mattered anyway because I missed. So.
That's the thing. It all comes down to the roll, not necessarily what. I mean, that wasn't the problem. He got a nat 20 closing the distance. That wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
I could have just stabbed it in the eye with my dagger, you know.
Okay, who's next? Ken. Right, so while they're off, and he's got his face in the pot, and she's setting up a tent, you're going to notice a noise just off to the south. And then you're going to notice another noise, and they've screamed like someone or something is approaching the campfire.
Does it sound like it would? Is there anything that I could use to determine, especially with having a natural 20 on that roll, as a reminder, that if it was a human or just an animal, just like wandering up? Is there anything that like gives that away? Like,
You think it might be an animal?
okay.
Ah.
Can I see Sulan from where I am?
No.
Oh, I thought you were doing what I was doing.
No, I pushed out wider,
Oh, you were a wider.
so it could be me out there.
True.
I know it made noise.
I'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on that area, basically. I'll bring up the hammer and put the shield towards it, and I'll just watch the area the sound came from.
You're not
Okay.
going to tell anyone?
Well, the problem is if I tell anybody, and if it's something
True.
intelligent, then it's going to know that I'm onto it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Hang on. Okay. It's a waste for 20, but it means I don't yell. Saphira, I'm just cooking. Why are you drawing your weapons?
I love how you have to check yourself on that. Like,
Yeah.
am I being an idiot right now?
No,
Well, I
it's
mean,
just
yeah,
this
anybody,
character.
Yeah, no, I
anybody
know
who
what you
can
mean.
see me might see me do that.
So night draws on, you two get back to the camp. You're gonna eat, you're gonna go to sleep, right? Yeah?
Yep.
Well, I'll be doing watch, at least
Okay.
for the first
Do you
part.
have a watch rotation set?
Yep, I'll go at the darkest hours.
I'll go after.
I'll go in the darkest hours.
Do you have blind poison?
That's not an in-character thing you would
Yeah.
No,
say.
exactly. Do you want to take the last watch?
Oh, actually, I should do.
Which watch do you wish?
Yeah, especially since you have infravision
Yeah,
and
I'm
other
like,
elven advantages.
I'm gonna do the second darkest watch.
Well, I want the first one. It's the easiest.
I do.
Looks like you have no watch shift.
Yeah.
Oh wait, nights are really long here. You probably do want to do a 4-person watch.
I'll do the last one till the sun comes up then, because that's when it'll start getting the brightest.
Alright. Right, who has first watch? Roll perception.
Oh, I would have told you about the something like in that area too. So
I'm sure
You
you're-
would also have, with your 20, you would have also detected it leaving.
Okay.
Exactly on.
The night is quiet, the fire is warm, the fire is orange, it looks great, you're just staring right into it, it's wonderful. And you look around and you're like, yeah, no, it's all good. Who's got second watch? I don't
Well,
think these
I'll
two-
be told that I'm not allowed to watch because this one wants
It
to
would
watch.
either
So
be
No.
the other two.
Well, is it darkest
So you
now?
wanted second.
I wanted the
darkest.
second
Darkest would
watch.
probably be the second,
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay, yeah, I'll.
No, it would be the third. Because we'd do like a 5-person watch rotation
We're not
because.
doing 5. are
You
we?
do 4.
Essentially,
But, like, the
whatever
knights-
one
the knights are
Sulan's
basically
not
like-
doing,
Yeah,
I will
that's
do
why
the
you're not
darkest
doing a
one
3.
down from
Ah.
then. So, am I next? Or?
Yes, I guess
okay,
you're next.
I'll
Go
be
for
next then.
Okay, you get to roll perception.
20?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
That's
still-
12.
You don't suffer penalties for night within a 20-foot range.
6.
6.
Okay. You will notice, moving away from the camp, there is a dark silhouette that's like blacker than night, moving away from the camp.
We all know who that now. Okay.
It's clearly human.
I knew she could be trusted.
Yeah. So moving away from the camp.
Yeah.
I'm
North.
okay. I'm not going to act immediately. I'm going to wait until it's further enough away that,
Yep.
and then I'm going to actually probably wake up Sulan at that point. Actually, I think. tell her about it.
Sulan will not be allowed to wake up. She's sleeping very deeply, it seems.
I will try and wake up just any of the other party members.
Untrustworthy Lee, I think, would be the most
Oh no, but like
bouncy
Adrian
to
or-
awake, easiest to wake person.
I have
That was a
light
mistake.
sleep.
He has light sleep, so yeah, he would be the easiest to wake up, so he will probably wake up
Oh,
when
yeah,
you're
it was-
moving around near
I
him.
also have blood sleeping.
Okay, you will probably...
I would
yeah,
ideally
you'll probably wake up too then.
probably want to tell more than one person about this though, so whoever I can wake up, I'd wake up.
So these two will wake up.
Okay.
Why are you waking us up?
I saw a figure, a dark shadow approaching the north. We are not alone here.
Maybe it's the same one Saphira saw earlier. Let's wake up Saphira.
Will that make a difference if it's more often?
I suppose with 3 of you trying, you can wake up Saphira.
I'm not a heavy sleeper. I mean, I don't have heavy sleep or anything, so...
I mean, it's
I'd
just
be the most
because
tired,
you just
probably.
recently did a watch, so it's
Yeah.
going to be hard to wake you up.
Can I poke her with my staff?
No, he hasn't done
No,
one.
I did
Oh,
the
it was
watch.
Adrian did the first
I did the
He-
first
he's
one.
been.
He's doing the last one.
Oh, okay, then yeah, okay, certainly you can wake him up.
What is it?
There's a figure travelling towards the north, past our camp, probably who you heard earlier. A really dark figure, so I described the way it looked and how it was like
Basically
unnaturally
just
dark.
like a dark shadow on the night, moving away from camp to the north.
This is
Not the south where you heard the noise.
yeah, this is
Towards where
serious.
you're going.
They're on the same path of us. Perhaps we should follow them.
That's premature.
So we
I
haven't
would
even
think,
attacked them, let alone beaten them.
just I would think, just from your bravado point of view, that maybe you would be the one who want to go.
Well, I just rolled perception to see if I could find tracks or anything.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
actually
you
going to
can.
suggest, like,
There is
that Lee, if he's
there is
awake-
a set of human-like tracks moving away from the camp.
What size are the prints?
They're kind of hard to tell because whoever's done it has dragged something behind them to try and obscure the print, and it hasn't completely worked.
You want me have a look? I find
Yes.
track.
I will join him. I
Take
think.
Seraphine with you.
We must.
Elves move fucking light. You would know that, even if she is a
Might I
woman.
suggest that you both arch around, if you know what I mean, but keep within sight of each other?
I agree that it's a good idea. Yeah, we would move like that.
Yeah, that okay. Then I not with woman. Good.
Even if
You and I should just stoke the fire and act not suspicious.
Okay.
But keep an eye on things.
well, you do that. I'm very tired. Just wake me up if anything happens.
What am I
So you're
rolling?
going to take over watch while those two are out. Okay.
Keeping my
It's a
my view mostly in that northern arc.
Oh my
Are you
God.
like rolling for tracking right
You
now?
failed
Or-
again.
He's. Oh, that hit the thing.
Yeah.
I successfully moved silently and hidden shadows.
Excellent.
What am I rolling for that? Move from-
Percentiles.
Percentile.
That's
That's a D10 and a percentile.
Percentile. So those two, the one there and the one just beside it.
this one.
47, so you should have your percentile stuff there, so move silently.
Third page.
I've got it.
Your stats are outrageous.
55.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah.
obscene.
Succeed!
Yep.
And
And,
then-
again for hidden
Hidden
shadows.
shadows.
Yeah, that's.
So yeah, it's
Wow.
succeeds, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Man, you both nailed it.
We're awesome.
Okay, now
I'm
both
more
roll
awesome,
perception
though.
checks. I'll just require one check for this whole thing. So
10.
You got a 10.
That's good.
And you're rolling.
Oh my fucking God.
That
It bounces
is
in that
not
tray.
a
It
good
really-
bounces
roll.
like more than you expect it
Yeah.
to, you know what I mean?
That's why I aim for a
16.
corner.
Yeah.
Perception's wisdom. isn't
That's
it?
why I usually aim for like a roll rather than a bounce in.
Yep.
Missed it by 1.
I passed it, but
Oh, okay.
only by 3.
But you have information.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, so you know. Okay,
Oh,
right,
okay.
so Lee, you
I need
kind
this
of.
environment.
Wait, you can give me a detect noise because you can't perceive anything. Maybe you can hear stuff going on.
Pretty good at that.
Yeah.
And even smelling things.
No.
Okay, so you move out on your flank and you kind of come up against some snowy banks and impasses and you can't see anything. You kind of loop around and you see this shadow again. And it's moving towards a camp of people you guys didn't know was there. They've got a campfire, but they've got it sort of blocked so that no light comes out of it from one direction. And there's a couple of sort of
That's a good
sleepy
idea.
guards, and you notice these guards are sort of big barrel-chested men, and they've got a nice tabard on, and it's got a charging boar backed by a flame, and it's got a nice dragon logo on it.
But
This is the symbol of the dragon
Dragon
cult from
cult.
town.
Okay.
And they're sort of standing around there, and this dark shadow, you notice, goes up to one. As it's sort of not very alertly on guard, just kind of casually watching around there. He's yawning into there, and this shadow pulls out this long, straight blade, comes up behind it and goes right across his throat. Pulls him away into the night. And then it comes back for the other guard. The other guard turns around and he's like, "Oh, Barry. Barry? Where have you gone?" And he turns around to look in the other direction, the shadow. And it makes its way into the camp.
Can I recognize the shadow as
As it passes by the firelight, you realize it isn't unnaturally shadowed. It's a person wearing all black, like head to toe, like a ninja.
so it's not magic shadow.
No.
It's- okay.
Just a few.
Oh, goddamn! So there's a pair of guards. They come past the fire and they're like, "Oh, goddamn! It's really cold. Well, we should carry on with our duties. We have a sacred trust to guard this artifact from those heathens that are coming for it. When did he say they were coming? They should be here soon. Tomorrow, perhaps. You're right. Well, I'm going to empty the wineskin, as it were. Oh, right. Well, then I might as well stay here in front of the fire. One goes off to empty the wineskin. The other one's warming his hands by the fire when this shadow sort of comes up behind him. Pulls it away. The other guy comes back. He's like, what is it? And where's Barry? He goes over to check where the first guard was. And just as he's pitching over there, something like flies through the air from a shadow into his neck, and he's like falls over.
Realistically, if I was going to attack, I would have done it when there were more people around, probably. So,
The shadow was killing our enemies.
Yeah, it's good.
yeah. Well, that doesn't mean you're on
It's
the same
still in
team.
spirit
though.
animal.
The shadow then starts climbing over a small barricaded fence that they've erected, and it trips hilariously and falls on its face, making a small amount of noise.
I'm in. We can see each other, can't we?
No.
No.
He went up
He
the
got
other
lost.
Oh, he got lost. Yeah. Okay.
So a guard has come to investigate that.
Just on the off chance.
Oh, there are more guards
No,
around.
That distance,
There-
probably not.
There's like a big
Not
tent
there.
beyond the fire
Oh,
that
so
you can
there's-
now see because your eyes have been drawn in that direction.
I think I'm actually gonna.
Sneak in.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you could do it. You're like a level 2
No.
character.
I'm like, do I approach the
he's dead.
shadow, or do I?
That's hilarious. Jesus shit! What? I'm changing dice.
Wait, what happened?
The guards come in to investigate the noise,
Yeah.
and the ninja figure has just like
No, the ninja's fine. I don't
this
need
tragic fuck.
He's the cook.
Nobody beats him in the
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna just
kitchen.
watch
So
the
this
shadow.
big
of it.
toothed guard who looks a little like Gary Busey comes in, dressed as a woman. Okay, so you're doing.
I'm just gonna watch a tiny bit longer to see where the shadow moves away from the camp or towards the main tent.
Okay, so
What if
I think what I'm
away
going to do here,
somewhere?
because I've been horribly failing my guards' duties, I'm going to give them
Away.
one
Shoot that
last
way or the
shot
other
at this with another
Take the
die.
back to it anyway.
But that's okay.
Okay, so you basically watch as the ninja kills 5 more people, because, fuck my dice, fuck my guards, fuck my life.
Yeah.
So this ninja basically kills all the
Go
guards,
ninja, go ninja, go.
and disappears into the night,
Oh wait.
unless you're intending to try and follow them.
Yeah.
Move silently, hide in shadows, and perception.
And I'll start with that.
Lee, for your part,
18.
I think that's a fail.
That's a fail.
Now you just
the ninja disappears
You might
into
as
the
well not do
night
the others, I'm guessing.
because the ninja detects you and tries to avoid you.
I did manage to successfully roll perception to find my way back to the camp.
Okay.
So that's good.
Hey, there was Seraphine.
Ooh.
Can you also give me another perception check while you're heading back to camp?
Success. Great success.
Okay. You're making more noise than normal. Like the bones in here are kind of rattling against each other, and your footsteps sound heavier than normal.
No point following the shadow, especially if it seems to know that I'm there. I'm gonna just quickly do a quick investigation of the remaining bodies and corpses in the tent and stuff, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, you can clearly hear that there is at least 2 people inside the tent
Oh, this
who
is-
are asleep,
Okay.
but everyone who is outside the tent is now a slowly cooling corpse.
Yeah.
Most of whom have been dragged
Well, it
into
was
bushes.
mentioned that they were protecting the treasure. However, the shadow didn't actually, from what I assumed, didn't stop to pick anything up because I was.
There was no
watching it.
looting happening.
Okay, yeah. So I will do a stealth kill, hopefully, of the people sleeping. That's what I'm going to go for.
Ooh, okay.
Because
You actually have really good weapons, so this should... okay, so you want to go into the tent?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just going to open up the tent flap and...
No, so I would probably move around. Maybe I could potentially tell where they're sleeping. Would I roll a perception for that? Like, what
It's
class?
a small enough tent, you could probably stab them through the tent.
That's what she's thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to
find out where they are and then just through the tent.
something like that.
And then at least get you one. And the other one is still probably.
Okay. Have you done this? Like, I don't want to know about the character, but if your character's done this sort of thing before, quite likely you'd find the stitching, and you'd slit the stitching.
Yeah, I just need to find where they are though. Yeah,
Just
I had a plan to do that.
Jump on the tent, they can't get out.
What?
It's a big Mongol style tent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big tent, not just a little...
Pub
Yeah.
tent. No, it's a big tent.
Okay,
It's
so I'm
campaign
rolling for
tent.
perception, is it, or something like that, to find out where they are.
Yeah, sure.
What's that?
That is a 17.
Not likely.
No.
Not from the outside, certainly.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go inside, I think. Now.
Okay.
Right. Detect noise.
Percentile.
Oh.
Rogue skill better than
Ooh, yeah.
default person's chance of detecting noise.
Even a fail can get close.
I'm-
That one.
Oh my god.
That's not good, is it?
That's fucking terrible.
95. Well,
There's snoring. It's obvious.
The thing is, like, you could come back and get us if you're worried about doing it alone.
it's more, I want to grab the artifact and go if it's there at this
Yeah,
point.
no, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cut open the tent, go for it.
I might leave him sleeping. I don't think I'll risk a kill. I'm gonna look. Can I hunt for the artifact outside
Oh,
first?
sure. Do you know what it looks like?
I know it's a ring.
Okay. Right, so there are no rings on any of the corpses outside.
Okay. Back inside I go. I will. Yeah, I think I'll just have to go and do that.
So
What?
You're just opening up the tent
Yeah.
flaps, eh?
Well,
And going on in?
I kind of assumed. Yeah, can you describe the tent to me? Because I've.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like an old campaigner's tent or a Mongol style tent where it's got basically a peak, spreads out to
Yeah, I'm
about
seeing
6
that.
points, and goes down to the side. It's got anchor ropes. The sides are tucked in, and they have like a matting.
And what's the entrance area like?
It's a split
Yeah.
flat like that. They're both closed. There's just like loose stitching holding it shut
Okay.
at the top.
I'm gonna.
And 2 ringlets at the bottom with rope through.
Yeah, that's basically what I'd imagine. So I'll quickly peer through the gap, if there's any
Okay.
gap in the
Oh, sorry.
entranceway.
Okay.
Roll for that. Yes.
Sure.
What is that? That's a 6.
Okay, so the inside of the tent has like a coal brazier in it providing heat. There's 2 cots set up with blankets over them, heaped up on them. There's a table at the far end with papers all over it.
And where are the people positioned inside? That's what I'm looking for.
On either side.
Either side of the tent. Ooh. I think. Yeah, I'd have better luck killing them from inside in this scenario, I think, maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure what I should do, but I'll do that. So I'm going to go towards the one on the left, I guess, to start with. With daggers, I suppose.
How long would it take me to get back to camp and then follow her trail?
Yes, if you can successfully sneak to either of the bodies without making a noise, you basically get the free kill. You don't even have to roll.
Okay, so. Okay.
How long's the team?
Because they're basically helpless. If you can sneak up right to them, it's basically a given that you...
I'd say it's probably been about 15, 16.
Well, let me know when I'm there.
I'm going to roll to just get close enough to one of them too.
See, the problem is, if you're following her trail, there's actually a 10 penalty on it because elves don't leave conventional footprints.
It's okay, I still succeeded.
Okay, good. Just checking. Sorry.
I'm rolling a percentile and DT.
Okay. What for?
I'm
Move silently.
Move
But
silently.
how are you getting into the tent?
Oh, for some reason I thought we'd done this. So I've decided I'm going to go through the main
Silently.
entrance. It's probably going to be more quiet to quickly cut the ties there and slip through, then try and do it some fancy way through the back.
Okay.
So,
Are you detecting traps at all?
yes,
should.
I should.
Percentile on the D10.
Is
A
easy.
trap on a tent, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah, I just.
I would.
Okay.
Counterweight.
97. That's not
Is
good.
that a 9 or a...
That's a 9.
That's
No,
a 9.
okay.
Wow.
Hmm.
If there are traps, they
Kaboom.
got me.
Well, the kind of traps you can have on a tent is a noisemaker tied to the flap, so that when someone throws it open, it makes a big noise and wakes people up.
Yeah.
I mean, if
But if the
they
guards are
had done that, they'd both be
Yeah.
awake now. But they haven't.
Yeah.
So yeah, you think there are no traps?
So I assume I slip the little ties that might be holding it together, and I just kind of angle my body just through those.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're inside a tent. It's warm in here.
You arrive outside the cab.
There's two sleeping dudes.
Go. Oh, am I not?
Don't mind her.
I kind of wanted to make a move before he did anything reckless.
You can... No, you're still ahead of him, so if you could make your move
I
silently,
mean, it's
check.
just like, don't mind him. You carry on. He'll
Oh,
catch
okay.
up when he catches
Yeah.
up.
I rolled a nat 20 to make sure I could follow her trail through the camp, see where she is.
I'm going to quickly look to see if the ring is anywhere in plain sight. Probably wouldn't be
It's
like
around
that.
this guy's neck.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to go towards whichever one has the ring first. I
Okay.
think. Yeah. And move silently.
It's a thin, twisted, bald man with a sort of hooked nose.
You ask, have you seen him? Because he might have been in the court at some point.
Oh, have I seen him?
No.
Okay.
You've never seen this man before in your life.
Kill him.
Yeah, I'm going to kill him. I have to do a move silently
So
first.
there's zigzags all over the camp.
Yes.
And heads towards the tent. Okay. Now, unfortunately, he's asleep, so that's a coup de grace.
So you move silently.
As long as you succeed the move silently, you basically get the free kill.
Well, he also has to succeed to detect noise.
Yeah.
I think that's a fail. Unless... Oh, no, actually, you're an elf, so you might have a really high move silently.
No, that is still a... Mine's only like... Damn it.
Only-
I'm rolling really badly with these
You might
dice.
get a bonus
Mine's only
if they've got a little
55,
fire
so I
on
Only
failed
the
that.
50.
because it'll be crackling
What do you
as
get?
well.
80.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it means he gets to try and detect
And you hear that guy says only 55.
Fail.
Yeah.
Thank
You think you're rolling badly. I've lost every guard because my shit rolls.
My last rolls with these have been like at least 80 or higher, so yeah.
I succeeded in move silently, so I'm just sneaking.
Okay.
So you basically arrive, you peek through the tent, and she's just like, kill a guy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take that. Oh, I think I'm gonna go for the other guy first before I
Yeah.
be touching
He just
anything.
starts crossing over to the other
What?
side.
Yeah.
She feels good for a woman.
He's slightly aroused.
There's no crap.
So I'm gonna
Just
roll
in
another move
case.
silently. Oh! 96. What the? It's just to equal out your problems, isn't it?
1!
Oh my god!
So it's a critical fail, so even...
Like, he can't, so you kill him too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Lee got 28, so he's probably right behind you right now.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
don't even know.
So
Yeah.
he's in the tent with you now.
Yeah,
Watching
I-
you
So,
kill this
I
guy.
feel his hot breath against my neck. No, I'm kidding. No.
see, the thing is,
I don't
it's
get
like,
that close to it.
so you're silently
Yeah.
and in the shadows, I
Yeah.
assume.
I might
So
not actually know who's who.
You don't. And provision
Okay.
doesn't let you pierce that.
I'm gonna actually just go for the ring at this point.
Okay, so you turn around and probably bump into Lee.
Again, you. What's your reaction?
Oh. Actually, no, I don't say anything. I just look at him, and then I just move towards the body anyway. I might as well continue with what I'm doing. Oh, like...
Oh yeah! Spins around with a dagger and just...
You just want someone to kill Lee.
No, I can honestly say, if someone snuck up behind me,
No, but
and I
Solon-
turned around, I would stab them.
Solon is very different from
And I have
Seraphine,
proven it
though.
before.
Yeah, when you killed an orphan!
I didn't
No,
die.
you're actually right. My failure here was that I just wasn't considering what was realistic. So I would probably do a defensive, like, kind of like...
Make a
but not
perception check to
stab.
see if you can perceive it's Lee
Yeah.
before you go stabbing. at the man who wants to kill all women.
I'm kind of glad you brought it up because I shouldn't. I make it a 6, so that's
Justified killing.
That's probably like a decent enough perception check to go, bump into someone, oh shit, oh, it's Lee.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I'm just like, I go for the ring. It's happening.
Oh, it's Lee.
Oh no! Damn you!
I can easily fake. This is the perfect crime scene. I'm sorry, Sulan. Sorry, I've lost the opportunity. But yeah, I go for the ring. I try to. I pick up the ring. I also make sure there are no other rings, and this isn't just a decoy ring.
Ring. There's the ring.
All right. Oh, it speaks to me.
It speaks to you. It tells you things that you will do.
It shows you things you do to me. It
Okay.
talks to you. Talks to you, talks to you.
At this point, my next goal is to get back to camp as fast as possible because there is still a shadowy woman out there.
Shitty
A
figure.
shitty fickle.
The shitty figure.
Yeah, we can loot their camp in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Do
we
I
can do that
find
together. So it's not big.
anything peculiar about any of the corpses or anything?
They've all got the dragon
But-
tabard.
About the men in particular, any of them look
They're all
different?
ridiculously like healthy and well fed and like
I'll work hard.
well equipped.
Why
Like,
do I not have
more so
detect
than
magic?
you've seen up here.
I wish I had detect magic because I'd be able to tell if this was just a plain old ring or
Same
a
level
cool
as the
old
dragon
ring.
cultists we saw down underneath. Were they as well
it'll
equipped
look-
as these guys?
Oh,
It'll
these
look
guys
exactly like
like
the one you know
hardcore
Sula has.
soldiers.
So you can
These
probably
are
assume
what you
it's-
would call like
That's
fighting men, like tough dudes.
Mine is like slightly different. Well, yes.
Is it a different
Copper.
colour?
I wonder. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Okay.
He turns to him off and tries
I
to
was just
stab
gonna
it.
see if I could find a trap for the ship. Of course.
Right, so back to camp.
She leaves. Like hurriedly.
I'll just have a poke around.
It's fine.
Looting the bodies.
I mean, I don't really need to. I don't care about money or
You
anything.
don't want human bones?
That's why I asked if
It
the
could be
corpses
a
would look
bad
different.
No,
But nah. I'll just have a poke
I mean they
around
look
and then
human
I
if
won't,
that's what you're after.
I won't find anything that I really care about. I'll just make that happen.
I just figure you have no concept of money, so
I mean,
you end up
there's
buying
food.
everything.
They have supplies if you want to take that
I
stuff.
don't know. I can just hunt.
They have booze.
He's just wishing he was
I
there
don't
to do
drink.
something useful. That's all. No, I'm kidding. I'm sassing the character, by the way,
Actually,
not you.
you'll just forgive me one moment. I need to go and get a thing that I didn't think I was going to need tonight, but then I just rolled like a shitbag, so...
It interesting. Never seen woman do something like you did. Interesting.
Are you following me at this point?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
was
yeah.
kind of because there's nothing. Other woman. Useless. But you
Just wiped out
you kill.
Many women I know can do such things. Sulan is another example. Perhaps you have just spent time around the wrong people. You'd be surprised.
I spend time with me and not woman.
How eloquent.
You
Lee's a huge fan of.
Oh my god.
I'm not a fan of that.
No, that was an abomination.
Sulin, no, she dragon get her. She useless.
Thing is, there was one point where he was starting to go, oh, maybe Sulan isn't so bad, but then he was like, no, wait, that was the doppelganger every single time.
I personally would find a dragon harder to fend off than 2 sleeping men. But there'll be other opportunities for her to prove herself to you. And perhaps we can learn from each other.
You will have found on all of the bodies, they have one of these around their necks. Sorry, it's a bit tangled up there. You can work it out.
Well, I'll just take one of those.
Shiny.
You can't just take holy symbols.
They're not.
Oh, they're not?
They're all just those
Dragons.
I was gonna say they're all just those amulets of magic. Whatever.
Sure, you just want one? I don't know.
I'll take one for each of us.
I mean, we can come back and loot the.
Yeah.
I was kind of assuming you were going to do that.
Yeah.
In the morning, I figured we'd go.
So anyway,
there
you're back
after.
at camp.
So, who's awake? Who's not?
Saphira was awake.
I was the only one I think awake.
Okay, I'm going to go towards Saphira and tell them what happened.
Interesting.
I believe...
So the shadow just killed all of them?
Oh, you woke up.
I've let sleeper, so
Well-
I can just wake up.
The shadow...
I see her killed.
The sleeping ones, she said.
The shadow, it was odd though, because if she was after what we were after, she would have stopped to loot.
She.
Oh, for some reason I thought earlier it was... No, we don't know it's female, sorry. If they...
Well, you could
say
assume that
she.
it is.
I
Yeah.
did assume. For some reason I assumed that. I'm thinking Catwoman maybe.
Could it have been Zhu?
Not from the sounds of it.
Not
no, because
shadow.
the character was not so much a shadow as it was a person wearing fully black. It did not have the same appearance that she did, the same magical cover or whatever it is. This ring, is this what you were looking for?
It appears to be what we were after. It bears a striking resemblance to Sulan's ring.
Well, I think we should just wait until the morning.
And then head to their camp.
Head to the camp and, if possible, try and figure out where the shadow went, who they are and what they wanted. Because it was odd they didn't stop for this.
Yes, we can't dally too long though, because time is of the essence
Exactly.
of this whole thing. So we should go to the camp, find out what we can, and then immediately make a beeline back for the for up north, basically.
That is true.
Well, I guess we'll have to wake up Solon then.
Yeah. We'll wait till morning, though.
Let her sleep for now. We can always fill her in when it's her shift, which...
Oh, was it never going to be my shift because
Oh, that's right, you skipped it, yeah.
I was the only one that didn't end up being...
We can tell her in the morning at daybreak.
Yeah.
Well, Solon's always taking more shifts than anyone else, so she deserves the rest.
We not need her.
No, we do, Lee.
We could.
Solon could fight like at least 15 guys at once.
We could just.
You've already seen
How? You're gonna need
You've already seen one woman being capable. What makes you think Sulan can't
We
be?
could we go now. Leave her here.
Well, we're not going to leave her here.
The more people we have, the better and safer we are, at least right now.
We can't just leave the sleeping Solon here.
Well,
You
we
would
could.
probably make the call back since we're not, Wakey probably would make me up. So
Sound
heavy shift and leave the others sleep.
softening amongst the snow.
If you think about it.
I hide the ring somewhere on my person, by the way.
How long is this... Well, that depends how long this has been going. How long did this whole thing take?
Half an hour, an hour. That's a
No,
nighttime
that's-
hour. That's a big long time.
Well, I suppose it has interrupted sleep patterns to a
You would have been
degree.
getting antsy when he came back and then followed her trail off the other direction. And then you would have been getting a bit antsy again when they came back and they're like, "Sup, yo!"
Okay, I will then go... Do either of you need a rest? We can always get Sulan to...
No, it's okay.
I do.
I okay. It's good, easy.
Okay, do you want to resume your... You resume where she left off, where Sarah left off, since you're awake. Sarah, you get some rest, and then Sulan will take over once your shift is ended.
That'll be your watch at the end.
I'll do the
He-
last watch, yeah.
Yeah.
We're only doing 4.
You're only doing 4.
One of
I
us
love how
doesn't
this is
watch.
such a
Yeah,
huge
which
thing.
but unless
Yeah, but you're...
Depends.
Her one's being cut short.
It's really
so-
important because
Okay.
if I roll that you guys get attacked,
It is
it's not
basically-
it's like who's on watch.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
I know it's
basically
important, but I
5
thought we
now
had
because
it.
It's like
hers
you
is
really
getting
don't
cut
say
short.
get attacked with that shit
Okay.
nuts on
I
watch.
do
Yeah.
Because he
I
has
do
And I
her,
don't
no
really,
relevant
I
watch
don't
skill.
trust him.
I do her and mine. It's good. Easy.
Just
That is your wish.
Easy.
Oh, for some reason I thought my watch would have been over by now, but if my
It
watch
is.
was still on. Oh, okay. If
Well,
my watch
we're
is off,
cutting it
I'm
slightly
asleep.
short, but yeah.
So you're watching now.
Easy.
He's finishing off yours and then doing his, and
Okay.
then it'll be mine.
Sweet.
Charged with ending the war and restoring liberty to all nations. Overwatch. Soldiers, scientists, adventurers, oddities.